Bueno, bienvenidos sean todos. Hoy vamos a reaccionar a lo que se viene del Summer Game, a los que se vayan sumando nuevos a la transmisión y demás. Hay juegos que están esperados. En mi caso, tengo bastantes ganas de ver algo de Silksong, si es posible, aunque me parece que no va a ser el caso. Algo del KOTOR remake, o sea, del Night of the Old Republic remake o remaster, no sé al final qué iba a ser. Creo que era remake. Sí. Algo más de Dragon Age, porque lo único que se sabe ahora es que es... Antes era solo Dragon Age 4, ahora pasó a ser Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Me gustaría saber un poquito más del juego. Así que bueno, estaría bueno algún indicio de que puede llegar a ser. Bueno, se rumorea algo que tenga que ver con Konami. Me está matando un poco la luz esta de frente que tengo. Esperen que le voy a bajar un poquito ahí. Se rumorea algo de Konami, algo con Resident Evil. Estaría bastante bien también. Los busco medio extraño. ¿Qué más? Un Dragon Dogma. Que muestren algo del posible GTA 6. Algo del Forza Motorsport. Eso es más o menos lo que se rumorea por lo que he estado mirando y leyendo ahí en noticias. Después, cosas que a mí me interesan, ya les digo. El KOTOR. Me muestran algo del KOTOR. Algo del Star Wars Eclipse. O hasta del Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2. Que no me acuerdo cómo se llama porque ya tiene nombre oficial, pero yo no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Algo de Silksong. Igual tampoco sé qué empresas son las que van a mostrar algo hoy. Sé que creo que es mañana o pasado está el segmento de Xbox. Ahí entonces más o menos podés esperar un Forza, algo de Bethesda, porque es Xbox y Bethesda, pero bueno, a ver qué es lo que nos viene ahora. No hay subtítulos. O sí, no sé.
Hello everybody, I'm Jeff Keighley and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming
para que no sepa inglés, que hágase todo como yo.
IMAX Theater, welcome to our
entiendo poco, así que bueno.
Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be
Me
joined
gusta
by
la facha de
special
Geo.
developer guests.
Hoy vino discretón, sin hacer pelotudeces con el vestuario.
Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter.
Me tengo que fijar después cuál es el día del PC Game, que es el que más me interesa a mí, porque es lo que más juego es en PC, o sea, realmente el resto me la pela.
You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds, new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started.
A ver.
Over 30 years ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage. Enjoy.
Bien. Exclusivas footage del juego, o sea, imágenes del juego. Por lo que tengo entendido, va a tener un modo de juego en el que va a haber un mundo abierto, en el cual vas a poder crear tu propio PJ, lo cual eso le suma bastante, a mi gusto.
Sweetlover 01. Side.
Oh, Arran.
Hola, Papu.
Pará, me olvidé de desactivar el coso. Para que no moleste con el video. ¿Qué tal, Ron? ¿Qué desactivado? ¿Qué se cuenta, querido? Estéticamente no me gusta para nada. O sea, acabo de decir justamente un juego de fighting que me gusta visualmente es el Guilty Gear, me parece bellísimo. Es de los mismos creadores que el Fighter Z. Pero este visualmente no me gusta para nada. Sí me interesa lo del mundo abierto y crear mi propio PJ, eso sí me interesa, pero bueno. Ahí vamos, jodido pero contento. ¿Qué te pasó, Ron? Vamos a ponerlo en un 720 aunque sea. Perdón, estaba en 480, mala mía, mala mía. Igual estéticamente no me gusta el estilo de arte, ese como un 3D medio extraño. Prefiero más el estilo animado.
It's all about the comb. All right, next it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
A ver. World Premiere. Me gusta como en estos eventos se pasan por el fondo de Lupite lo que es World Premiere.
Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the comsat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
¿Tendrás el hígado graso? Yo cuando me agarró lo del hígado también no me podía ni mover ni para atrás ni para adelante. Opa. ¿Un survival horror? ¿Se viene Johnny? ¿Un Johnny 2? Oh, me la subiría a banda un Johnny 2. O sea, un Alien Isolation 2.
What we found was a new kind of evil, and it found us first. This was
No, no es Johnny. Bueno, a ver. Tal vez sea Johnny. ¿Qué pija es esto? Ah, creo que es... sí, creo que es un juego cooperativo... Creo que ya está, ¿no? ¿Viste? Capaz que es la segunda entrega. Pero me da la sensación de que ya lo habíamos visto. Ojo que casé al toque que era un alien, boludo. Mirá cómo los abandonó.
I don't know what I saw in there, but I know when I close my eyes, I
Sí.
see.
Te vas, pijadas.
Now everyone's dead,
Johnny nunca perdona.
and someone needs to know.
¿Por qué no se lo morfa? Eso me pregunto. Sí, me parecía. No es un survival. Es como un juego cooperativo en el cual tenés que aguantar oleadas e ir haciendo objetivos. Medio como un... hay uno de Halo que me parece que es así. Me la baja un poco, hubiese preferido un Isolation 2. Y eso que la estoy pasando como el culo con el 1, pero me parece un gran juego. Pero como un juego cooperativo puede estar bastante bueno eso. Lo que creo que para ese alien le va a cagar mucho la cámara. No es una cámara que le gusta a mucha gente. Si hubiese sido un primera persona o un tercera persona tal vez, pero una vista isométrica así. Calypso Protocol. Este ya lo había mostrado. Es un estilo Dead Space. Este sí va a ir por un survival horror un poco más intenso. este se va a picar banda, padre.
Fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go.
Yo no sé si es de los mismos creadores que Dead Space, pero es como demasiado parecido. El movimiento del PJ, el HUD, me da todo como muy similar. Estéticamente los bichos no, pero la idea de los bichos sí, porque tengo entendido que son como alienígenas o parásitos que se meten dentro del cuerpo, y en el Dead Space es más o menos lo mismo. Se picó.
I just love that last part.
Este va a ser un lindo juego para ver y para jugar, las dos cosas. Para ver va a ser muy bueno porque va a haber un montón de gente que se va a cagar encima. Y para jugarlo va a ser muy bueno porque vas... El Dead Space yo lo pasé bastante mal, imagino que este va a ser similar en ese sentido también. Mira cómo se murió ese. ¿Viste cómo se fue pijado ese joven? Twitch, no me banees, son puros píxeles nada más. Pero ¿viste cómo se fue pijado? Se ve bueno, va a estar bastante bueno. O sea, es un Dead Space. Y los Dead Space, por lo menos, el 1 fue buenísimo. El 2 fue bastante bueno también. El 3 la cagaron, pero por mecánicas de comercio más que otra cosa.
Glenn Schofield, striking distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I gotta say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And, you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me, it's about you guys.
Yeah, I know. But
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the grip. Okay. It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have, where we you know, we usually will kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique way. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Well, Glenn, I got to say, again, you know, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself. Glenn Schofield, striking distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Opa, un gameplay. Hasta ahora eran todos imágenes, pero nada de gameplay. El HUD del juego es así, gente. No tenés nada de HUD. ¿Por qué? Porque la vida es el collar verde que tenés en el cuello. Lo mismo pasaba en Dead Space, que lo que era tu vida era una línea que tenías en la columna. El contador de balas no sé dónde estará. Y así se fueron pijados los dos. Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Si se ve un poco feo el juego, no se preocupen, es un poco por... Es mayormente, perdón, por el tema de que está reescalado para el streaming. Si les interesa el juego, después busquen el tráiler bien. O sea, el gameplay, el video en gameplay. Bien, una vez que lo suban en 1080, 4K. Y ahí se van a dar cuenta de lo bien que se ve el juego. O lo mal que se ve, si es que se ve mal. Las balas aparecen ahí en la arma para que no la pierdas de vista. El chabón es igual de burro que yo para tirar bala. Tienes menos aim que John Valorant, te digo, ese pibe, Me manda mi compañera del trabajo, la compu no anda. ¿Qué le pasó? No, tiene el monitor negro y apago y prendo el coso y no arranca. Y sí, está el monitor apagado, monstruo. Está el monitor apagado, ¿qué crees que haga? Prendelo. Se cayó, mi compañero se cayó. Opa. Bueno, la interacción con el entorno está bastante buena. Hay una caída de FPS media sabrosona. Ah, vos también interactúas con el entorno. Mira cómo se fue pifiadazo ese pobre cristiano.
Oh my god. That just happened. Alright, moving on. This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrived. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern
¿Cómo se fue?
Today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay.
Pasó por la mini pimer el pibe.
To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Bueno, Call of Duty, no sé, nueva season, alguna pelotudez.
Hi everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era.
La definición de everything
with the launch of Modern
se ha
Warfare
perdido,
2.
¿no?
We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter.
Me gusta cómo te tiran todo esto así, después el mismo juego con 3 novedades. Hemos cambiado todo, tenemos todo esto nuevo. Es el mismo juego con 2 cosas. Con un par más de skins. Obviamente para vendértela, pues si no, no tiene gracia. Y en eso se basa el juego. Bueno, calculo que es una campaña interesante, tal vez. O tal vez algún juego cooperativo PvE en vez de PvP.
Clear. Coming out.
Shadow 1 moving to the southeast stairwell. Squatters, right side.
Visualmente no se ve mal el juego, pero no entiendo de qué va. No sé si es una campaña, Si es un modo de juego en el cual vas a poder jugar con tus amigos contra la máquina. Si no es nada que ver, y también puede ser.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
Roger that.
Y se fue un compa.
We need to move fast. All Shadow.
Y se fue ese compa.
Container now. 2 copies, moving. We gotta roll.
Yo creo que estaría bueno que para estas presentaciones trataran de elegir a mejores jugadores.
Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
El chabón no es malo, pero te das cuenta que es un poco tosco. Lo que no sé si es tosco porque el juego es tosco o es tosco porque el chabón es medio burro. Lo mismo pasó en el de Calypso Protocol, que como pusieron un chabón medio... Para mí está tomando mucho tiempo este juego que no... Que presentando un poco ya bastaba, no era necesario que dieran tanta vuelta con esto. No sé si es que tiene el HUD desactivado o el HUD va a ser así. Si va a ser así el HUD del juego me gusta. O está muy limpito. No tiene nada que interfiera en el juego.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship.
Actual, we got a problem. Missile was armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Qué suerte de un barco, ¿no?
Let's go, let's move out. Go, this is Zero 1 back in the water, inbound to your position.
Solid copy. We're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot.
Me parece que está tomando mucho tiempo este juego.
Push to the bridge, fast.
Está bien, es un juego que a la gente que le gusta Call of Duty tal vez le interese, pero...
Take the ramp. Hold tight, Sergeant.
No sé si era como para llevarse tanto tiempo del evento.
Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missiles
O vuelvo a lo mismo, no sé si es un nuevo juego,
to stop the launch.
si es la campaña del juego que ya está activo, si es una nueva season del juego que está activo. Si es un nuevo juego, bueno, ponele, estás mostrándolo, sigue siendo mucho tiempo para mí. Pero bueno, y si es un juego que ya habíamos, o sea, un modo de juego o el modo campaña de un juego, como le estás dando demasiada chicha al pedo. O sea, literalmente si es eso, le estás dando casi 15 minutos a un DLC.
I'm moving.
Containers are the only cover we have.
Just don't get caught between them.
Qué rígido para jugar. No has acordado bien Valorant, te lo juro.
Recruit on the bridge. Okay. Entry on the 3rd. We have to get to that door. Check your corner.
Watch the container! X-ray down!
Course right. Shadow 1, the missiles are on. How far are you from the bridge? This is 1. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that.
Visual on bridge entry.
Tiene algunas cositas interesantes el juego, pero yo creo que ya más o menos está, o sea. Y no veo gran diferencia con que es un juego totalmente nuevo, va a ser totalmente nuevo, no veo mucha diferencia, la verdad. Bueno, por fin cambiaron un poquito. No.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
Yo para mí... Bueno, decía Modern Warfare 2.
That's what we're talking about. And
Man.
joining us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great.
Igual me pareció mucho
With
tiempo.
us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where's that?
Me la bajó un
What are we
poco.
seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from World War I, and the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and, of course, Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, I got a shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here. And, you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design. And, of course, our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases, you could be behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible.
Demasiado tiempo le están dedicando a este juego, ¿qué crees que te diga?
Warzone coming.
Vuelvo a lo mismo, no es un mal juego, pero
We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot.
no sé si como para dedicarle tanto, boludo, ¿qué crees que te diga?
We got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, you know, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There's a little bit. It seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things. Some chatter about maybe seeing high-rise and other elements, but we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe, so all the more reason why we think this game, this moment, is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise, so we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks for having us. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
Flashback 2. Sale para Play 5, PC, Xbox One, Series X, Nintendo Switch y PC. Y la verdad me interesa poco y nada el juego.
Almost 5 years later, I am so excited that the team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
Oh. Ah, y este creo que... ¿Cómo era el nombre? Ah, no es lo que yo decía. No, por eso no sé el nombre, porque no era el que yo decía. Pensé que era otro, pero no. No me parece mal, pero tampoco me interesa. O sea, así de simple, te lo digo. Realmente no me interesa prácticamente nada de lo que estoy viendo. Se ve bonito, eso sí. Pero... no. Ver si se ve muy bonito, pero... verse bonito no me alcanza. Uy, se fue pijazo con Witchfire. No lo conocía. No sé si no lo conocía. Me da la sensación de que lo vi en algún momento. Pero no estoy seguro.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
A ver. ¿Qué es lo que se viene?
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29. Today,
Con un real.
I can't believe what I saw.
Okay. El Nomad.
Solis, everything okay in there?
¿Qué estamos viendo? ¿Survival Horror se viene? Pareciera. Se fue pijadas.
Something is going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Forzolis. Bueno.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun, the fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I gotta ask you guys.
Puede estar interesante, yo sé, no es mi estilo de juego. Volvemos a lo mismo. Pero...
Taylor's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace.
No lo descarto tampoco como un malo o buen juego, simplemente no es mi estilo de juego.
At times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a, yeah. Oh man, we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man. It's so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feel like this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while, and I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I gotta ask, I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder, you know, it's a new team, right? You know, independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. Yeah. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said, we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And
son los momentos más tristes aparte, en la que no avanza mucho el tema.
Like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
Calculo que a la hora de resubirlo... Va, no, lo voy a dejar por si alguno entiende inglés que pueda enterarse bien de lo que va el juego. A mí personalmente me la baja un poco, pero bueno. Pero entiendo que hay que darle un poquito la chance a los creadores de explicar de qué va su juego y demás.
I think it's gonna. Yeah, I guess I've seen some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? Like, what are we gonna do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're gonna let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you, as the player, you're gonna be exploring. You're gonna be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down, we said, these are who our characters are, and he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program, it was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight, and about halfway through it.
Esto es lo único malo que tiene el Game Fest, que tendría que ser un poco más ágil. Bueno, pasó con el Modern Warfare este que es mucho, tiene que ser un poco más corto, así podés meter más cantidad de cositas. La parte esta en la que hablan con los creadores creo que tiene que estar, pero un poco más ágil. ¿Qué tal fue el proceso de creación? ¿De qué va el juego? Y muchas gracias por venir y nos vemos. Ya está, tampoco necesita... Bueno, obviamente darle el espacio para que hagan agradecimientos en caso de que haya mucha gente que agradecer y demás. Pero ya está, hay que darle un poquito de agilidad al tema. Y esto puede ser para ir... Literalmente puede ser hasta Shumanji esto, ¿verdad? No creo que sea el Stray. Pareciera que es un juego survival horror en el que el malo son las máquinas. Buena iluminación. Ay, se fue pijeadazo este pobre Cristiano. Sí. Routine. Bueno, puede estar interesante. Ojo.
Doesn't that look great? That was routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago.
Solo Xbox, Series X, Series S, Xbox One, Game Pass y PC.
Who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming right now around the world and everybody in
un poquito trabado la roca.
IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game. You guys know me by a lot of
Tremendo chivo acaban de tirar entre Geoff y La Roca.
Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive. Big drink energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering.
Tremendo chivo.
You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the foundation. And I gotta tell you guys, #1, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the foundation, but also I gotta say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam.
Doble chivo, tremendo. Y acá donde el Game Fest se cae a pedazos. O sea, acá donde se cae a pedazos te das cuenta que full promoción, full plata, les chupa un huevo de gaming. O sea, el año pasado, ponele, creo que fue el año pasado por lo menos, fue con la de... con la que hace Ryan Reynolds, que es un NPC, que bueno, entre todo tenía un poquito de sentido porque va del mundo gaming, porque es un NPC, no player character. Que tenía un poquito de sentido, porque por lo menos tenía algo que ver. Pero ahora te están metiendo a La Roca, que no sé si La Roca juega videojuegos o no, la verdad no puedo hablar por esa parte. Pero te clava un chivo de una bebida energética. O sea, una promoción de una bebida energética 3 veces, ahí fue la tercera, y después te hace promoción de la película de él que es Black Adam, que el otro día abrí el trailer, está bastante bien. Ahora lo vamos a ver de vuelta. Monstruo, ¿qué tiene que ver con el mundo gaming? Y ahí te caes. Por lo menos hace propaganda de cosas game. Mete un chivo de Horus.
Destroyer of this world, or you can be its savior. That's up to you.
Behind you! Did he just catch a rocket? He got a rocket. All black anything, you know my fresh coat.
Tiene el pinta interesante, a mí me gustaría ver a La Roca ahí medio trabajo. Pero sí me parece como que no tiene nada que ver ahí el coso. Entramos en un momento publicitario a full. Fue un momento publicitario a morir. Pero lo de La Roca fue muchísimo. Outrider. Bueno. Me la pela. Honestamente me la pela. Si hay alguno que le guste, felicidades. Esto ya me interesa un poquito más, ¿ves? Nintendo Switch. Splatoon. Vale, septiembre 9 de septiembre. Cuphead, el DLC. Capcom Fighting Collection. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Bueno. Rapidito, picadito, te tiraron unas fechitas por ahí de lo que se está por venir de Switch. Nada mal. Calculo que es la promoción a que salga y pasa a ser un free to play. Personalmente lo que tendría que haber sido movida del juego nunca tendría que haber sido pago. Siempre tendría que haber sido free to play. Y si pago tuvo la comunidad que tuvo, imagínate free to play, hubiese sido un juego muchísimo más grande. Y hasta me atrevo a decir que se hubiese sostenido bastante más. El problema de hacerlo free to play también es que aparece mucho troll. Pero bueno. Free for All, sí. Season 1 Free for All. A partir del 29 de este mes, me parece.
That was so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
A ver. Giant, no recuerdo ningún juego de ahí.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry.
¿Y esto?
Now we're talking. Command, I may be onto something.
Opa. Se picó.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Y se picó. Y se picó banda.
Doc, I've got this.
No sé qué estoy viendo.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming.
Está medio random, te digo. Stormgate. 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 Ahí está. Beta en 2023. Te podés inscribir para registrarte para la beta. La verdad,
There you have it, Tim. Congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details.
Más que nada porque no entiendo que... Ah, un juego que puede llegar a aparecer es el Midnight Suns, el juego de Marvel. No me acuerdo de qué lado me quedó el...
Okay. And we saw some hints of some I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, of, you know, where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but, you know, opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine, but any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that, just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work-in-progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much still being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow, well, I love it.
2023
you said for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, you know, with StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
Good morning, High Water dwellers.
No sé de qué va lo que me acabas de poner, Oca, la verdad.
Without flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that
Suena bastante sospechoso.
are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
Qué joder que es esto.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort.
Visualmente se ve bonito.
Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Visualmente no me parece mal,
Can't allow
pero
Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances. Trevor, can you hear me?
Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
no sé de qué va el juego. La verdad me acaba de volar el pati fuertemente.
Apparently we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Opa, una secuelita, a ver de qué. Epic Game. Coffee and Stone. Dead Space. No, Dead Space, digo, Dead Island. Dead Island, ¿no? Ahí está. Literalmente me confundí porque el tráiler de Dead Island 2, me parece que era, o 3, no sé cuál diría. Arranca igual, un chabón se pone los auriculares, arranca a correr y mientras el chabón va corriendo los zombies van matando a toda la gente atrás. Literalmente, ¿viste? Te dije que podía llegar a salir.
A tactical RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilization.
Bien, bien, bien.
Heroes from the Avengers
A ver,
and X-Men
mostrame un poquito más.
with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against
Este es uno de los que estoy esperando.
of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
Vamos, a ver. Dale, déjame ver cositas nuevas.
This world has no hope under your watch.
Hasta ahora personajes que ya se vieron, no ha aparecido ninguno nuevo. Me parece que ese es nuevo, lo único que no sé si está como aliado o como enemigo, la verdad. Calculo que como aliado. Venom. Calculo que como enemigo ahora. Un Venom demonio. Bueno, Spidey creo que es nuevo, no se había visto. Me sirve, porque me gusta bastante Spidey. Blade sí se había visto. Creo que esos también. Bueno, Ghost Rider sí, obvio. La loca de la espada también. La del mazo creo que también. Creo que lo nuevo hasta ahora es Spidey. Y Venom como rival. No sé quién será ese. Tampoco sé quién es esa. Bueno, esa puede ser... la bruja está. ¡Oh! ¡Qué lindo ese Venom! Uy, un Hulk, mala onda. Sí, la otra puede ser Scarlet Witch y... bueno, sí, el Predador te llevas un Doctor Strange. Este debe ser de los pocos que calculo me lo voy a comprar de pre-order. Ay, te viene ese Venom, sabes cómo te cagas vivo, ¿no? Venom normal ya te cagas vivo, te ven un Venom demoníaco.
Wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course, and can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead. Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from Studio MBHR.
Se viene algo del DLC de Cuphead.
It's really coming June 30th.
Lo único que me bajó del Midnight Suns es que no mostraron nada de gameplay. Se sabe muy poco de juego jugablemente. Estaría bueno que hayan mostrado un poquito más.
People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like
me gustaría fijarme en Steam qué fecha tenía de lanzamiento del juego. Pero me parece que lo tengo justo en la pantalla que estoy capturando, entonces si lo saco se va a ver y no tengo ganas de... No quiero interrumpir la transmisión por así decirlo.
And of course, our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course.
Lo nuevo de Cuphead. No sé si es una secuela o un DLC, creo que es un DLC. Puede ser una secuela también. Usualmente, como siempre, hermoso. Sí, me había sonado el teléfono. Bueno, una batalla contra un boss, más o menos como para que tengan una idea. Va a salir en creo que toda plataforma haber y por haber. Hasta vi el logo de GOG. Ahí está, Xbox, Switch, PC, Steam, GOG, falta Epic nada más.
It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow after Geek Week, there is the Epic Games Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Games Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans.
Bueno, ahí te tiraron un poquito lo que viene estos días. Yo voy a tratar de ver todo lo que pueda. Y lo que no lo pueda ver en directo porque estoy trabajando o justo me agarro una hora que no puedo, lo vamos a ver en algún momento que podamos. Pero tengo la intención de tratar de reaccionar a casi todo de gameplays.
Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Este es un juego interesante. Por lo que tengo entendido, te tenés que armar tu deck, o sea, como tu mazo de cartas, y con eso ir pasando los puzzles y las situaciones del mapa. O sea, que tenés que planear bien qué decks llevas y todo. Visualmente no me parece un mal juego. La idea atrás de las mecánicas del juego me parece interesante. Sale para Nintendo Switch y PC por parte de Steam.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
Teoría lo hizo un solo hombre de Polonia, no sé qué carajo.
You know the saying, get knocked down,
Midnight Fight.
up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
No está mal. No es el tipo de juego que a mí me gusta, pero puede estar bastante interesante y bastante divertido.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs.
Si está la opción del cooperativo sería muy bueno.
You know who put it there? Nah, not him.
Porque todo ese pelota solo con un amigo sería genial.
Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
Llega para Switch, PC, Play 4, Xbox One, Game Pass.
Such a cool
Y
game.
no sé qué
I'm
más.
happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right.
Warframe,
joining me
la
now
nueva
is
expansión,
Megan
calculo.
from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know. We got a lot. I just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know how that works out, right?
Okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years, and I know right now anyone.
Les recomiendo, si no lo jugaron nunca, Warframe, pruébenlo, es un free to play, lo pueden encontrar en Epic, en Steam, y en calculo que varios lugares más. Y si tienen Prime, Twitch Prime, reciben un montón de recompensas prácticamente todos los meses en Warframe.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done
Está
incredible
bastante
things
bueno el
with the
juego.
game, and
Yo ahora lo
I know
descargué de vuelta porque por fin pude borrar mi cuenta, así podía arrancar desde cero.
big kind of event of the year to reveal what's
Porque solo puedes tener una cuenta y un solo PJ. Después vas cambiando el PJ mediante vas avanzando en el juego. Pero no puedes como armar otra cuenta o arrancar con otro PJ y arrancar desde cero. Salvo que borres la cuenta.
Some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're gonna get your first look at the Duviri paradox.
Finally!
Finally, I know. It's been a couple years.
But Devere Paradox is going to be what 10 Alive is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
No entendí muy bien de qué.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now.
¿Algún tipo de spin-off? ¿O serie?
For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
Bueno, ahí tenés, por coso te dan a titanio gratis y sus armas. Ah, no, eso es por ver el... Bueno, ya me
Next,
entendí.
it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact studio Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to
El nuevo juego del creador de Genshin Impact.
for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be.
No sé qué era lo anterior, no sé si es un spin-off o es una nueva expansión del juego. Este sería el Genshin Impact del espacio. O sea, un tremendo gacha en toda regla. Con un montón de waifus y juzgandos.
Listen. You are in a daze
El
right
Joyoverso.
now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures. Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story.
No me llama para nada la atención. O sea, más que nada porque es un gacha. Si fuera un JRPG, lo más probable, o hasta un hack and slash al estilo Scarlet Nexus, capaz que sí. Pero siendo un gacha, de hecho me encanta el diseño. Tiene un diseño muy bueno, bueno, como Genshin. Genshin, cada vez que por ahí me veo un nuevo PJ digo qué bueno está. Y después me acuerdo que es un gacha y digo qué paja.
Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world
Zenless Zone Zero.
brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
A ver, nuevo juego. Otro del Joyoverse. O sea que otro tremendo gacha. Te juro, no me parece malo, pero bueno, lo mismo, va a ser un gacha porque es de mi joyo y siempre se enganchas. Y ya me la baja. Diseño de las PJ como siempre, excelente. Muy bien mi joyo en ese sentido. Tiene un diseño de PJs muy bueno. Es que los diseños se saca la tula regularmente, claramente.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
A ver. Como un detallito del Tortugas Ninjas Red Revenge. Oh, van a meter un nuevo PJ, el estúpido de la máscara. Bien. Está bien, me parece bien. El pixel art del juego es demasiado bueno, boludo. Por Dios, qué bueno es el pixel. Y ahora un modo para jugar de a 6. Nada mal. Antes solo se podía jugar de a 4, ahora pusieron un modo para jugar hasta a 6. Me parece bastante bien. Para poder jugar literalmente con casi todos los PJ del juego. Hay 7. Pixel art es demasiado bueno. Muy bien. Todo viciando. Bien. La gente super people. ¿Qué estoy yo? ¿Qué estoy viendo? Me es difícil saber lo que estoy viendo. Super People Final Beta, Amplitude y Sega y Humankind. Seis nuevas culturas de Latinoamérica. Bueno. Cultura of Latinoamérica. Bueno, está bien, nos metieron ahí en el Humankind. Me sirve. ¿Y esto? Rewrite Story. ¿Qué estamos viendo? Console. Sigue siendo Humankind.
How far will you push humankind?
Sí. Un ratito me trabó el patio, boludo. Digo, ¿qué me está mostrando? Sí, salen casi todos los sistemas.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is
Oh, este es otro de los que me interesa.
anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco
Vamos.
is bringing the mega popular franchise back to video games with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island
Me
where
sirve.
Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in
Por
this
favor,
exciting upcoming
mostrame gameplay, porque todavía no entiendo cómo es el juego.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
Ay, que esté en inglés me mata.
でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ。よし、面白そうだ。行ってみよう。ちょっと待ってるし。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。
Usualmente no se ve mal.
なんだありゃ。おい、落ちるぞ。任せろ。フードバースター。
Pobre Chopper. Sorito, Sanji.
Filled with new encounters and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits.
Bien, mazmorreo. Pareciera que va a ser un RPG con combates por turno. Eso me la sube 4000%, porque es mi estilo de juego.
One Piece Odyssey.
Me sirve. Me sirve, Ay, no sale para Switch. Bueno, sale para compu, pero me sirve igual. Me hubiese gustado para Switch porque la cajita me puede llegar a interesar. Pero bueno. Pero me sirve el de One Piece. ¿Y esto qué es? J es seguro. Ahora la pregunta es que si es J hack and slash, J RPG. Ponga es seguro. Me gusta el diseño del personaje. Soul Hacker 2. No sabía que existía un Soul Hacker 1.
You might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75%
Soul Hacker,
off
voy a
top
buscar
PC titles with an
mientras
additional
está
25% off
hablando
eligible
la
products.
publi.
And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault
Soul
featuring Man-Eater.
Hacker.
Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our
Es
2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
Es de la franquicia Shin Megami Tensei. Soul Hacker, ¿puede ser? Sí, viene de ese lado. Bueno, como un spin-off de Coso. Mirá, justo alguien había dicho que iba a salir algo de... Que podía llegar a salir algo, perdón, de Atlus y de Shin Megami Tensei. Y sí, realmente le acertaron con un... con otro spin-off. Soul Hacker. El primero salió para Sega Saturn, PlayStation y Nintendo 3DS. Bueno. No estaría mal. Bueno, otra cosa que se rumoreaba tal vez era el port de Persona 5 a PC. Estaría bastante bueno. Capcom en el arcade. Capcom Arcade 2. Nintendo Switch. Ah, el Striker.
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle League. In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos reigns supreme. So, prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League, only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Es un Inazuma Eleven, sí. Al que no lo entiende, es un Inazuma Eleven.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down, so while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
Es un juego shooter que a su vez es un juego sonoro, en el cual tenés que tratar de ir con el ritmo. Puede ser bastante interesante. A mí no me interesa, pero para los que les gustan los juegos de ritmo y los juegos de acción puede ser muy bueno. No se ve malo el juego. A mí no me interesa, pero no me interesa. Y si les gusta ese género de música, seguramente van a poder aprovechar bastante más el juego. Bitch, no jodas con el copyright. Está bien. Metal Hellsinger. The Outsider. Level Infinite.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
De los creadores de Until Dawn, por lo que entendí.
Your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well, and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope. How can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
Va a ser como un Until Dawn, literalmente.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
Recuerden que cualquier juego que se vea mal, chicos, es por la conversión que hay que hacer para subirlo directo. Ellos y después yo. Entonces, ahí es que se puede estar viendo mal. Si algún tráiler le gusta, por favor vaya a verlo en la página oficial. O cuando lo suban en 4K.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have
que no me llama para nada la atención el juego este.
activate the portal, beware them. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in.
Pero nada me llama el juego.
Be ready with your axe pick.
Bueno, calculo, a ver, por lo que entiendo tenés que recolectar cosas y hay un portal en el cual vos tenés que ir creando cartas para ir a diferentes lugares. En este caso el desierto, después calculo que por ahí ir a otros. Pero, no sé, no me llama para nada, ni estéticamente, ni jugablemente, ni nada.
If we shadows have offended, think but this. All is mended.
Honestamente nada. Pero bueno, ahí está, que por ahí le interesen los juegos de supervivencia, ahí tiene un nuevo juego que podría llegar a gustarles mucho.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console. Which
La demo del Saints Row nuevo.
And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this.
Después lo voy a probar. No es que me interese mucho la franquicia Saints Row, pero ahí va a haber un reboot, por ahí el reboot me interesa, entonces vamos a probarlo. Tiene sentido que estuviera en culo el PJ. Mantiene un poco la esencia de Saints Row. Para que no conozca la franquicia, literalmente en Saints Row hay un arma que era un dildo gigante. Una espada dildo. Ese es el nivel de comedia del juego.
Dinner and a show, baby.
La edición del personaje. La edición de personaje es bastante amplia por lo que se ve. Bien. No está mal. Igual es muy difícil voltear a GTA. Y no porque GTA sea un gran juego, que también lo es, sino por un tema de que está tan establecido como mecánica de roleplay, y además el GTA está tan armado que es difícil sacarle el puesto. Se tendrían que caer muchos de ellos de repente y los otros mejorar bastante, como le pasó al World of Warcraft, que era el mejor y empezó a caerse, y ahí remontaron los otros y ahí se generó por fin que alguien los desbancara, pero si no... Warhammer.
Manufacturer HL1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
Juego de Warhammer, o basado en el mundo de Warhammer, mejor dicho.
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed. That's the first part done. Get to the base of the matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work. What are you waiting for? Get it in place.
No sé, no me interesa demasiado, la verdad. No me parece un mal juego, me parece un juego entretenido, pero... me la pela. Dark Tide. Warhammer 40.000 Dark Tide. Pre-order ya está disponible. Calculo que se debe poder jugar hasta de 4 players, por lo que se ven 4
Bloober
cosas ahí.
Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
Layers of Fear. Creo que es conocido. No recuerdo, honestamente. No soy muy de este tipo de género. ¿No? De Bloober Team. De Bloober Team, perdón. Visualmente se ve bien.
They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness, and it is mine to tell.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
Con el Unreal 5 se ve como Dios manda.
I was trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now
Layers of Fear. Sí, tengo entendido que es bastante conocida la franquicia, lo que no sé... Bueno. Ya les digo, como no soy de ese género de juego...
This October, Gotham Knights arrives. Batman is dead.
Esto sí me interesa.
Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing,
El último gameplay que vi no me gustó mucho, pero me interesa.
To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to
Nightwing,
Montreal to hear
Red
from
Robin,
executive producer
Batgirl y
Fleur
Red
Martin.
Hood. O Robin, no sé cómo en ese juego, cómo estará, si estará como Robin o como Red Robin.
WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Martin. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards
Ya
our
en
launch
octubre
on
25 el
October
juego.
25th. So, I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
A ver, van a mostrar cosas de Nightwing por lo que entendí. Veamos.
Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Bueno, sí, se le podían cambiar los trajes mientras que se jugaba, eso ya lo habíamos visto. O ya se había visto, mejor dicho. Hay como diferentes skins que le podés poner al PJ con diferentes trajes que ha tenido a lo largo de su historia o con alguna temática en específico. Yo calculo que me voy a quedar con el base, salvo que aparezca uno muy god. Me voy a quedar con el base, seguramente. Con ese, para ser más exacto. Batgirl, Robin ahí estaba en el medio. Lo que tiene de bueno este juego, o que en teoría va a tener de bueno, no sé si lo mantendrán al final o no, es que sí va a poder jugar cooperativo de a 4. O de a 2.
Oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the
Estaría muy bueno que anuncien un port de la trilogía original de Uncharted. Actualmente creo que solo está como port o posible port del 4. Pero estaría bueno el 1, el 2 y el 3. Porque jugar el 4 sin jugar los otros dos, como que los otros 3 no tiene mucho sentido. The Last of Us port para PC serviría también. Ese creo que sí me lo compraría porque me interesaría jugar.
And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects, okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. Yes. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out.
San Francisco, ¿no?
And it's really cool, and it's being headed by Vin
Lo digo por el puente del fondo, pero no tengo ni idea.
And Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us, and you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So I wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see.
Por lo que entendí, quieren hacer algo con multijugador, pero no entiendo muy bien el qué.
It's something special.
No sé si un Battle Royale,
Okay,
un
well,
juego más,
that's not all. We also have something that I've been
más
working on
cerrado,
every day, it
tipo
feels
Halo.
like. In Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO.
Valorant, no sé qué carajo quieren
Yeah,
hacer.
so for the past year, you know, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional, because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And they're actually, their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
The entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the
Bueno, voy a
episodes.
avisar que está un poquito
Yes,
más cerca
I
de lo
think
que
that really
creemos
speaks to the kind
la
of
serie
collaboration trust that
de
exists
las
between
vas.
Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image.
Dámelo
from the
para
episode
PC,
that is-
hijo de puta.
Let's take
So you can see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really
El
have to
chabón
talk
tiene
about
cara de
Pascal
Joel. La piba no tiene mucha cara de Ellie.
not only directing them,
Pero
but
bueno,
doing all the
lo
other
importante es la
episodes.
química y lo bien que esté recreado después del resto. Que se parezca uno a uno del PJ es lo de menos.
Their relationship on and off camera. I couldn't help but think about
Nada más me parece que le cagaron la vida a la pendeja con esa foto, la arruinaron.
actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like
A
this
la
is
pequeña Mormon.
something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it just, I mean, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on up.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, hello.
Surprise.
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see
Hi,
you.
good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and the like helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show.
Bueno,
And it wasn't.
mientras que los dejo mirando esto, voy a ir a prepararme la merienda, porque si no, no la puedo
These
merendar.
are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I
so-
feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you. So you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had
Except for today.
Yeah,
Except for today.
Yeah.
except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that, because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love just being a part of.
I'm
this
so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and you know, are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision. We're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Getting you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had? If I get into trouble down there, you make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Gracias, Naughty Dog. Vamos, carajo. La van a sacar en PC. Genial. Ahora vuelvo, sigo armando mi merienda. Pero justo escuché algo de PC y volví porque digo, no te lo creo. ¡Vamos!
And then the animators went back and
We're
studied.
seeing side by sides here just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything?
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC, we wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it was you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this, again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Skye. And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to it. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games. I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the planet Atlanta. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live on August 23rd. And then the Game Awards will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return in June 2023 as a digital and in-person event to bring the gaming community together. Thanks for being a part of Summer Game Fest. And remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
Y bueno, gente, por lo visto, eso es todo lo que tiene que ver con el Game Fest, el Summer Game Fest.
Happy birthday to
Así que,
Happy
gracias.
birthday to Happy birthday, Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs. What? You don't know what Day of the Devs is? Day of the Devs is the greatest.
Espero que les hayan gustado los juegos que se mostraron. Para mí lo interesante fue un poco el tema de mostrar, bueno, Spider-Man Midnight Suns, que yo no lo esperaba. Me sirve porque Spider-Man es uno de mis PJ favoritos de Marvel, entonces me sirve. Saber que se viene The Last of Us 1 para PC también me sirve muchísimo, porque pensé que nunca lo iba a poder jugar porque no tengo Play. Y no me iba a comprar una Play, entonces que me lo saquen por fin para PC me va a dejar jugarlo y experimentar ese juego. Lo que se vio del Calypso Protocol me gustó. ¿Qué más habíamos visto interesante? Se me fue el patio, boludo, no me acuerdo prácticamente nada del resto. Me caí, boludo, no me acuerdo mucho más. Pero bueno, fui dando mi comentario a medida que fue pasando todo, así que no es nada que no, lo que haya dicho ya está más o menos explicado. No, sí, después no hubo grandes cosas, así que me interesaron.
My name is Michael. You might know my work from a game called Plug and Play. I co-founded a company called Playbles where we made a game called Kids. But today we're going to talk.
No, después no hubo grandes cosas así que me parecían interesantes. Bueno, el DLC de Cuphead o la secuela de Cuphead, la verdad que no sabría decirte qué es cuál.
Principal programmer on the game. The project we're collaborating on is called
y bueno, el One Piece. Me parece que con el de One Piece medio como que me confirmaron que va a ser un RPG por turnos y me sirve. Y esto en teoría ya terminó, ¿no? El Summer Game Fest. Thank you for watching Summer Game Fest.
Time flies is about our limited time in this
Así que bueno, gente, espero que lo hayan pasado muy bien.
Right now, we have a life expectancy of maybe 80.
Creo que hoy hay otra conferencia más. Si no la vamos a poder ver en directo, así que seguramente la voy a ver resubida después. Mañana voy a tratar de ver todo lo que pueda de las que tocan mañana. Más que nada creo que la de Tribeca es una de las más interesantes. O el PC Gaming era mañana. Ya no me acuerdo ni qué venía lo de mañana. Obviamente la que más me interesa sería la de Xbox y Bethesda. A ver qué es lo que está planeando. No porque me interesen tanto los juegos, salvo por Xbox, que ahí me puede llegar a interesar alguno. Pero lo de Bethesda me interesa para ver qué es lo que están planeando.
Así que bueno. Nos vemos, gente.